Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And if you wonder about that strange name, stick around to the end. I have a special message about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness, never before happened. So stick around. But until then, we're going to do a reaction to Electric Callboy, Every Time We Touch. And I have never heard this band before. So here we go.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch I get this feeling. Every time we kiss I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heartbeat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch I feel the static. And every time we kiss I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. When I never let you down, I'm living on your love. When you tell me that I put my heart cold blow. Every time that I see your pretty face, well, we cannot be.
What just happened there? What in the world just happened there? I was driving along, beautiful song, loving somebody, and suddenly this guy screaming and yelling. What the heck is this? Okay, let's continue.
So please don't wake me up. If it's all in the train, don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. I wanna be by your side. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up from the train, 'cause you're all that I need. Your arms are my castle. Your heart is my.
Okay, what the heck? This must be like something about the fight between good and evil. Maybe this Electric Callboy is like some kind of, I don't know, heavy. I don't remember the name you call that, the heavy metal kind of thing. But wow, this is interesting.
Sky, they wipe away tears that I cried. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch I get this feeling. Every time we kiss I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heartbeat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch I feel the static. And every time we kiss I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat slow?
Pretty cool effect, isn't it? That one with the coming down the stairs. Oh my goodness, with the light and everything. This looks like a castle or something. I don't know. Here,
Want this to last.
start it again.
Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch I feel the static. And every time we kiss I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, 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 touch. 'Cause every time we touch, I don't wanna be without you. No. 'Cause every time we I don't wanna be without you. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heartbeat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heartbeat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. I want you when I hope that you get better. No. 'Cause every time we touch, 'cause every time we touch.
Oh my goodness. What? What? Oh, mercy. Well, huh. I see. Okay, just as I'm tracking along, enjoying it, they come out screaming and yelling? What? What? And what does that have to do with the song? I'm sorry, but I'm from the old school, where if you had a song and it was about something, you stuck with that. And if it's about love and every time you touch and you got a beautiful feeling, then you stick with that instead of starting screaming your head off. Oh, I don't know. This is, I don't know what to say about this thing. I could have just stuck with the whole thing of them every time we touch and dancing around, and I would have been happy. I would have loved it. It would have been great. But they got to stick in the screaming and yelling. Like demonic screaming and yelling. Like it's not even screaming and yelling. It's demonic kind of screaming and yelling. Oh my. I mean, if I was the one every time we touch that came at me like that with that screaming demonic yelling thing, I'd be running. I'd be heading for the hills. Holy cow. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the value here, guys. Oh my goodness, I am so not seeing the value. So we're going to put this on my scale, okay? 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, anger, sadness, attachment. And 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, peace, bliss, joy. And this is such a weird thing because 1 minute you're joy and the next minute you're I'm going to go with so it can't be all negative, but I'm going with like a 5 because I don't think it's really lifting me up. It's not lifting me up. And why I do these is so that you can understand what, what's going to bring you, if you want to listen to music that will raise you up and lift you up and get you closer to the fifth dimension, what would that kind of music look like? So honestly, this for me ain't that. Unless you're living in life in about a 2 in a really third dimensional place, or a 3, maybe it would lift you up to a 5, but for the most part, not. Interesting. So I know some of you are going to slam me if you like this electric callboy thing, but it's not my cup of tea. And listen, by the way, if you'd like to know a little bit more about me, I've been a life coach. I am also a singer. So I do the singing more for fun, but you could go to the About Me video on this channel, and that will also lead you to a longer video that gives you a little bit more about my forged in the fire journey of third dimension, as I say. And also, if you want to know even more about what I've created and things you might want to get involved in, you could go to the About Lorelei on Patreon. The link is here in the notes. So that's that. And what is my message today? Let's see. Letting go to make a new start. Letting go to make a new start. This came up when I was doing another video on the concept of letting go. I've talked about how you can you want to detach from things. As we're going into the fifth dimension, it's important to detach from things and to let go of things. But I want to talk specifically about how letting go of things gives us an opportunity to make a new start. Because it doesn't matter what arena we're talking about. If we're talking about our relationship with our friends, our family, our loved ones, if we're talking about careers and things like that, if we're talking about our passion, what we do for fun, what we do for joy, and there's something old that's still in there, like maybe there's between you and your loved ones some old unresolved upset that never still sticks around between you. Or maybe there's some old memory of a bad job you had and about like how it didn't work out. Or, there's some memory of how you wanted to be an artist, but you never pick up the paper and the paintbrush and do it. You've wanted to be a singer, but you never do it. All of these things, these old memories, these old thoughts, these old understandings, even if you've done everything you could to move forward in that arena of life, it's important to now let it go completely. This is it's very third dimensional to hang on to things and hang on to the memory of them and hang on to the upset and hang on to the fear that it may happen again, or the fear like you got to step on eggshells to make sure you don't tread on that area again. All of that is very third dimensional. And what's fifth dimensional is just like, let it go, water off a duck's back, let it go. And if there's some place that you need to apologize or take responsibility, you can do that, but then let it go. It's gone. It's no longer existing. You see, this is so important for us going into the fifth dimensional consciousness. We cannot bring any of our crud along with us. Any of our horrible memories, any of the pain that's happened to us, any of the upsets we've had, it's all got to be let go. Because we cannot get to the fifth dimension if we're remembering all that. And it will, the light coming in is helping us to let go of things. You know, the high vibrational divine God light is helping us to let go of things. You see, there'll come a time when we literally don't remember any of that. And we only remember the joy and the love and the fun that we've had with our loved ones. And that's a good thing. So we need to help it along. We need to help this letting go and not even really recalling, or if we do recall it, it's like some bad dream that happened a lot. You hardly even know that it even happened to you. That's how I am in the matter of some of the things that happened to me when I was a child, which I talk about in my Forged in the Fire journey a little bit. I've done all that work. I've let it go completely so that I remember it happened, but I hardly even know it happened to me. And there's zero triggers around it. Like you won't see a tear shed if I were to tell you the story of the horrors that happened, and they would make a strong man cry or throw up what happened to me, right? But I won't even shed a tear because it's so let go. It's just let go. Because I know I'm not moving up to the fifth dimension of love, peace, joy, and bliss if I'm hanging on to all that crap. So, you know, and sometimes it's easier said than done to say let go of something. I'll again direct you to the Landmark Forum. You can help you let go of a lot of stuff. I'll put that in the notes. I'll again direct you that I can help some people let go. If you're at a particular space of your growth and journey, then I'd be able to work with you. We can assess that. I can help you let go of stuff. And then there's so many other things. You know, there are books you can read. There are meditations you could do. There are affirmations you could do. There are so many things. You just start on that journey and ask your higher self for some help. Or if you're not a higher self gal, ask God for help. You know, ask the angels for help. Whoever you ask for help, ask for help, and then look out for the help that they give you to say, what is the thing that's going to help you let go? So very important, so very crucial, because until we let all of that go, we cannot move on. You see, if we're still holding on to that in a relationship, you ever notice how it'll come up over and over and over again, and you cannot get to a new space in that relationship, right? Because it keeps coming up. If you're still holding on to it in the area of like what you love, your passion, your dream, and you're holding on to like how I've never done in the past, now you're not going to start to do it in the future, in the now moment actually either. Because you keep remembering, you know, oh, I never do it. So then you don't ever do it, you know, because that thought is in your head, you know. It is just so true that, you know, in work, if we remember like how bad it went the last time, not only are we likely to recreate the same similar situation because it's magnetic, those thoughts are magnetic, right? We can never get a new fresh start. Remembering how we didn't succeed in the last thing will never get us a new fresh start. It won't even get us a new type of situation that would work for us. We're probably going to land up in the same type of situation because of that magneticness of thoughts. Believe me, this is true. I did 17 years in personal growth and development. So, and I did then my own life coaching after that. So I have seen it. I have worked with it. We have taken this thing apart piece by piece. We know how it works. So until you let go of all that crap, you won't be able to move forward and have something new happen. Otherwise, it's just a repeating pattern over and over again in your relationships, in your jobs, in the things you love to do, in your religion, in your spirituality, in everything, whatever is the thing that you're looking to make a shift in. Until we let go of that, we will never, ever, ever get to something new. So I encourage you to just do whatever it takes to let it go. Okay, beloved ones. I'm going to send you that beautiful fifth dimensional energy, the love, the peace, the joy, the bliss, the abundance, and the letting go. Sending it to you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you.